its name. It's very tender, and not in the meat type of tender. Absolutely. Good music, in my opinion, makes or breaks a JRPG for me. Absolutely. A game can have some of the best story, and it can have, like, some of the best mechanics, great characters, but if the music sucks, it's never going to be nearly as high on my list as those games that do. Alright, we just got our kid back. But I do not know where I'm supposed to go. Did I say characters? I might have said characters. What are you talking about? Exactly. Trying to think of what I said now. Like, I might have, like, not completely expressed what I was talking about. But I just mean, like, great characters in a JRPG are important, too, to me. Let me know if the game audio and stuff like that is okay, guys. I'm trying to use these earphones now because my headset's completely broken. So do I have to actually come back here? I can't remember what was going on in the dialogue. Anybody that could point me in the general direction of where to go next, based on what the dialogue said, that'd be great. I don't know where I'm going. I'll talk to the king. Maybe the king has something to say. Go through the small shrine east of... Go through the small shrine east of Bound Kingdom. Oh. Can you tell me what it says? God. Some best mechanics, great characters, but the music sucks. It's never I just said characters weird. Yeah, I was breathing in at the same time. Ignore me. I can't speak good. That's something you guys should know by now. I'm very terrible at articulating what I'm really trying to get out there sometimes. Bound Kingdom is where Decker is from. Oh. Decker. Jersey accent? I'm not from Jersey, though. I might live there, but I'm not from New Jersey. I'm from Pennsylvania. Plus, like, half my family... Oh yeah, that's right. I have Warp now, don't I? So, Nakurti, I was speaking of our challenge a little bit. Have you been considering that anymore? Is that something you still want to try to do? I won't get too in-depth with it unless we decide it's something that's definitely going to happen. But is that something you still want to try to do next month? Plasma Fale is Fremda? Is that what I sounded like I said? Or something? Still want to try it, no question. I was thinking something I could do, is just make it that you're trying to type out my accent. I like how I just about left without going and talking to them. I was thinking what I could do is put that game in there as like my 15th game or something like that, if I get the game 15 by then, McCurdy. And I'd play it a few times, but it would like be in there, and that way I'm completing the game at the same time, so that I don't have to like come back and play the game later and not have as much fun with it with a 4-job Fiesta. I was considering that, but I don't know if I'll go that far or not. Because I do want all the games to be picked by a raffle. My love is my sword. Oh, Decker, you poor soul. Yeah, even if I don't incorporate it into this challenge or anything like that, maybe I can at the very least dedicate a few hours to it. I just need to figure out exactly what my work schedule is going to be and things like that. And my boss has been on the fence as to whether I'm going to be going in like at 6 a.m. like I have been, or if I'm going to be going in at like 8 a.m. I'd prefer to be out by 3. It's nice being home by 3 o'clock. It'd be cool if we could have gotten invited to the big run. I think that that'd be a lot of fun to route out and stuff like that. I really think that those guys are lucky to be such big streamers to be asked to do something like that. It isn't. Like, everyone can do it, but, I mean, like, I won't get too much into it. Yeah, it's more so that, is what I mean. Like, being showcased with something like that would be really cool. It makes it really fun to be a part of. So who should I keep in the front then? If Guy is like a tank and Decker does good DPS, who do I want to keep in the front and who do I want to keep in the back, since I don't have a choice of keeping them all in the front? Maxim's kind of like a hybrid. He does decent damage with attacks. I don't know, you have some safety nets with a few more difficult bosses, I feel, with that group. I think they lucked out in that regard. So it's still a long run, but they have some outs towards the harder bosses. And of course you knew there was going to be some type of berserker. Yeah, I think that's the hard part. And I had that before. I did the White Mage start. And you don't get Dragoon until later. I don't know when you get Beastmaster because I've never actually used it. But Berserker you get in the second dungeon. Well, Berserker or anything stupid. Isn't this like similar to the theme from the first game? I could have swore this is like a theme from the first game, but I haven't played the game in years. Yeah, that's pretty crazy to have that, honestly. Okay, so those two can't learn magic. What does restores fight power mean? What does that mean? Alright, we definitely need this. We should buy it on both, I think. You're gonna be our mage waifu. Sure, I don't know what rally does. What does restore fight power mean? Is that revive? Yeah, like I said, I feel like their party's not the quickest run, but it's a safe party. They've got a few difficult parts. Can someone tell me if this music's in the first game too? It's gonna bug me. Or like a similar rendition of it in a town theme in Lufia. It doesn't sound at all like a song from Lufia. I'm gonna have to listen to the OST and see if I can prove you wrong, Nakurti. Well, it's not the same, but it's similar. Ah. Trying to get me. I'm normally pretty good with stuff like this if I can remember the music. Music from video games is probably one of the few things I'm good at when it comes to video games. So... Hey, what's up, Rio? How are you doing, man? Long time no see yet again. Jeez, I feel like it's been so long. You did that RPG OST quiz? Yeah, I did okay though, didn't I, with that quiz? I didn't do half bad. Yeah, I just had a whole bunch of people sending me music, and I was trying to guess where it was from. I've always been good with music from video games, if I've heard it before. And, like, pointing out where it's from, and, like, when it happens in a game, if I've heard it at least once. Or, like, being able to tell similarities between games from a series or something like that. I love music, I just can't play it for shit. So we're definitely going to be starting Golden Sun at the very least this weekend. I'm trying to think if we can get through 15 games by the end of this month. Naku, why? You're always losing the experience. Why do you do this? I swear, you heal for like nothing. When you break it. Alright, so let's feed you. I don't know if I want to feed him this deadly sword. Power of deadly sword turned into an actual sword. Like, I feel like you crit a lot with this weapon, but then, like, I was hitting really... Ugh, he didn't like that. Why do I have so many of these? Eat it! Eat that tough hide. Jeez, like this is a crap ton of items. Yummy, a wood shield, delicious. Oh man. Diamond Duster. Why did he grow wings and a tail? Whatever. That was worth our time, obviously. wondering if I should put Decker in front and keep Maxim in the back. Yeah, I'll put them in the front, I think. Not what I meant to do. So what do you think, Nicurdy? How have I been doing so far on the puzzles in this game? What's this say? When all the grass grows, the door will be opened. Oh, it's gonna be one of these, really? Why am I even killing this? I'm gonna have to reset the puzzle in this room anyway. do it this way still? No, I can't. Maybe I can. But I couldn't get out. Shit. That's not what I meant to do. Hey, Toshi, how are you doing today? Great to hear. Why, guy? Why are you always falling asleep? Yeah, we got a different type of capsule monster. Now it's Naku, the puppy. But we did evolve Gogan as well. I'm glad I went all the way back this way to get the key. Freaky trees, man. If there's anything back there. Whatever, let's check the other one first. So is this gonna be like where I fall if I fail upstairs? I don't understand what I'm looking at. Oh, of course. Well, rip. Obviously, you know, the floors are gonna break. Wait. I have to come from the side for the other one. That won't work either. So if I come from that side, then I us something. Or to take it. So I have to be able to get out too. Does that even possible? So I have to be able to get up there as well. There's not enough space to get back that way. So I have to leave that open. To leave that direction open, so I can't go up through there. I have to come back down through here. Maybe I should have healed. I think I'll be okay. Hey, what's up, Sarain? How are you doing today? I would have thought you had all your PC parts by now. Hey, buddy. Didn't see that coming. Well, it seems like your PC is going to be done soon then. All you'll need... Did you decide on your graphics card? not sure what to tell you there. I don't know anything about cooling anymore. Alright, good luck, man. Thanks for stopping by. So this is where I have to go and talk to a whole bunch of different NPCs to progress the dialogue and finally get to go. I'm gonna be in the bar. It's always the bar. If we didn't learn anything from Arcblad 2, we did learn that. We didn't learn anything else. Okay, what do I have to do to wait a couple days? Yeah, he's making the ship, but... Zoe, thank you for that host. So this is how to get a girl. Do you get to keep the items you get from Ancient Cave? No, I don't need to stay the night. I should save, though. No! Shit. Oh well. I should give it a try, yeah? You don't think I'm gonna get my ass kicked? I need to stop buying armor whenever I get to a town. I literally switch it almost instantly. But I feel it's almost necessary most of the time. That only gives one. Works for me. I didn't pay attention to which island had what on it, though. Is it scripted in this game, then? Like, what you get in the blue chest? Because the Ancient Cave, you have to beat the game first, right? For the other Ancient Cave, the one that people speedrun all the time? Or is it the same Ancient Cave? Can it break the game, though, if you get those items in the blue chest? How does this ancient cave differ from the one that people speedrun all the time? Or is it the exact same one? Sorry, I kicked the door when I was a bit irritated. Ah, you enter with whatever you currently have. Interesting. I will not let you in here. Please leave. Okay, buddy. No problem. I didn't want to be here anyway. Why is she back in front? Naku, why does your damage suck? So-called iris items. You need to collect them all to get access to very special items. Oh, God. I don't know that I'm gonna do all that. Unless it's required. Question, though. Are there dragon eggs in the, excuse me. Are there dragon eggs in the ancient cave? Good, because I kind of want to see what happens if I get the... Oh. Okay, those came out of nowhere. I want to see what happens if I find all the eggs. I'm not going to go out of my way to find them, but if I end up, like, really close, maybe. I've got 4 so far. There's 8. Freaking Dragon Balls. Yeah, I will. I didn't read which island took me to where. Well, I did, but then when I saw it, I, like, couldn't process it. So. What is up with that thing? Really? Destroy this thing? You mean you would love to kick my ass in the ancient cave at some point? What is this thing? A little chicken head with feet? Yeah, that's realistic. These puzzles, man, I swear. Some of them are super goofy. Dungeon layouts, though, not similar in the least. Hi, secret samurai peoples. Detailed. This enemy's name is Cancer. Okay. Has to be a way to get to those. Narcissist key. Must have missed somewhere to go because I didn't see any place to use a key. It's gonna be one of those puzzles, ain't it? Ain't a word, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Okay, this just looks awkward. Let's kill the enemies. I should have healed before I fought this. This is going to hurt really bad. This is okay. Before I forget, now, you two get down there. Can you teleport through the wall, guy? Please. Leave her alone. I don't know why I keep using Blizzard. Think it's gonna work eventually or something? Oh yeah, you can't fool me, game. Oh, you can push that too, eh? Still managed to make it through. Joke's on you. Why is that other block a thing? I don't understand why that other block was important. Reverse the panels and the path will open up. What? Oh god. I hate these types of puzzles. What's up, Toucan? How you doing, man? First, that'll do all of them. I don't want to do all of them. If I do that there. I'll do those two, but not this one. Okay, that's still not good. I didn't feel like that. Solve it a little bit at a time. Alright. What do I need to happen? I need these ones to be like this. That's what I need. So close. It is so damn close. puzzles are fun. Back in the same position I was. Kind of puts me back in the same position I was. No, I need that one. I think the easiest way to figure this out is to go from the other side and then do it from there. And that turns it into the normal puzzle that it was. Okay. Now do I bother doing both, or I just go this way? I want to be good and full of pizza right now, to be completely honest with you. Italian sausage and green pepper and pepperoni sounds delicious. Instead, I am currently full of rum and Diet 7-Up and water. Not quite as delicious as pizza. Are you kidding me? I chose the wrong way to go at the start. I had to figure out the right side before the left side. Plain pepperoni. Well, I like pepperoni and bacon if I can get pepperoni and bacon. That's what I do. But I like sausage on occasion, and peppers are always good every once in a while. If only. If only. These puzzles didn't make you think so much. Okay. Problem with that now is this. Alright, I need that. That won't do that there. Okay. I need that to be like that. Alright. Close, but no such luck so far. Because that won't do that. Okay. Hey, what's up, Eltanin? I'm still off here. God, these puzzles. My problem with those is I try to think ahead of as to what I need to do, and then I get lost what I was attempting to do. I need to get it to like a certain point, and then my head's like, oh, okay, I get it. You just need to do this, this, and this. Why is it always 3 of these guys? You've honestly made me want to order a pizza though, Toucan. And I haven't really been eating dinner lately, so maybe I should. Wow. Okay, I might be dead. These guys just destroyed me. Oops. Alright. Finally, some type of progress. And looks like we're at the top of the tower. That's always a good sign. Although, no place to heal. Must have missed it. What the hell? God. All the switches have to be pressed, huh? Now, we saved it, but that's all we've done. This guy again? Oh yes, I believe in you. That has to be one of the most idiotic things I've ever seen in a video game. Ever. Like, I wanted to shout it out loud. No! Don't go in there! But I'm thinking, huh, maybe the game won't do that, you know? Because then that'd make him seem really, really, really dumb. Now I have to fight this guy again. He's gonna call so many freaking companions. Singing off key. How many times do you have to fight this guy? Naku, why? Always escaping when I need you most. So rude, man. I dare you to not play the Final Fantasy XIV release for a week. 1 week of not playing it after the new expansion comes out. Why does he do such reduced damage? Like, I understand now why the speedrun in this game can be done so quickly. It's because you know weaknesses and stuff like that of all the characters. That's gotta make it 10 times easier. It's like, oh, this boss was weak to this first, and now it's weak to this now. Maybe I'll just buff him up. Seems like the way to go right now. Better die soon. Let's just use that. Oh, here it goes. Here he goes with his companion nonsense again. Can this guy actually die this time? Please. 320. Alright. Finally. Arg. Okay, how many times am I gonna have to fight this guy? Really? He's just gonna keep disappearing? Craig and Marcia. Aren't those both Brady Bunch characters? I can't remember. Oh, they already have husbandos. Poor Decker. I was thinking about nothing but you. Same here. Let's return to the city. Except for the little girl. Lulu! Poor Decker. No waifu for you. I feel you, Decker. I feel you, man. It's okay. No waifu Wednesday. Probably just the speed. We get to stay for free because we saved all the women. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Give me a moment. Sorry about that. I am back. And I have no idea where to go next. My guess is by the end of this game, you're going to be like in the level 70s or so. Or should be in the level 70s or so. So, I'm guessing my progression... Excuse me. I've got like another 10 to 15 hours left. Yes, I'll try out Ancient Cave, see what it's like. Plus, I get to check this island and see what it's like as well. I'll give it a shot for like a little bit. If I don't get a blue chest quickly, then I'm just gonna go on with the story. Rainbow suits, huh? Yeah, I already talked to you. Sure. Let's prep for a quick ancient cave run, because, you know, we're not gonna have any problem getting through. Not worth. Let's give it a shot. How many, or how often do you actually see blue chest? Get up here. Come on. Come on. Come on. They're quite rare, so I'm basically going to be wasting my time is what you're telling me. I just thought maybe I had a chance of getting a blue item or a blue chest. But I don't know enough about this run to actually complete it, so... This is a problem. Well, I won't do it for too long then if it's not really going to benefit me at all. At least not right now. come on. No way to bring her back. What happens if you die in here? Does it just reset you? Shit, where's the steps at? Those stairs. Stop surprise attacking me. I don't need this. Do I want to like fight the slimes? Are they worth fighting? Can they occasionally be like the cube slime things that give lots of experience? Get out of here! Get! Don't need you. Yay. Cores have a unique spray. Okay, good to know. Ooh, a deadly rod. Whoa. You got no method of healing, really. Let's just go to the next floor. Oh god, a mimic exists in this game? Oh yeah, you don't think so? Rip. Rip! I'm so dead. Didn't even stand a chance. Does it take me to the start of the game? So apparently there's mimics in this game. We know this now. We did not know this before. I got absolutely nothing there. Nothing useful at all. It was a waste of time. Although I do think that would be fun. I just don't think it's fun in a normal playthrough. Oh god. I went to the wrong place. I suck at making drinks, buddy. Honestly, I shouldn't drink at all until I figure out how to make drinks that actually taste good. I need someone like Colthor the Barbarian here. So, such a Grinch? Are you kidding me? I just said that I think that Ancient Cave would be fun. I just don't think doing it on a normal playthrough has a point. What's the point of doing it on a normal playthrough? Okay, I could get some cool equipment and stuff like that, but why not progress the game, come back later? I always make Holden proud. I drink plenty of water. There's really no reason to drink, though, unless the drink that you're drinking tastes good. Oh, come on, I'm right there. Naku's like, no, I must get a punch in before we run away. Do I have to talk to people? The shrine north of here. Okay, well, we'll go to the shrine north of here then. So much for going over to the right, forget that. Another dungeon, guys! So excited for this. I think there's been like, what? Oh god, these guys hurt a lot. I think so far I've been in like 500 dungeons and like 10 towns or something like that. It's a pretty good ratio for JRPGs, if you guys were wondering. Always go 500 dungeons and 30 towns. Decker Blade. What does that do? Why does he have a blade named after him? Reduces enemy HP by half? What? Does that work on bosses, though? Holy shit. That was like super easy to do though. Like, why was that a thing? Such a great item. Dick Hard Blade is the name. This is a very good game so far, that's for sure. Dick Hard Blade. I don't think that's how it's said. I could be wrong though. Don't take my word for it. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. Burning Fang. Nice. Speedrun strats, guys. Run through all the enemies. We don't need to fight shit. Let's blow this up. Whoa, what a puzzle. Man, super hard stuff. I don't have a Jersey accent, goddammit. I moved to New Jersey. I don't... Nah, whatever. It's not worth the argument. Most of my family is from England. I know. Puzzle what? Ha! You can't fool me, puzzle! I figured you out. No puzzle can stump me. Well, forever. No puzzle can puzzle me forever. Yeah, I tend to look like I'm incredibly evil or something like that, don't I? Whenever I scowl. These puzzles are super not hard at all or anything. Right, guys? We can do these puzzles. Let's see where we go. Flaming. Oh shit, I'm low HP. This isn't good. I look super evil when I did Ancient Cave. What's that even? Ooh. Haha, I chose the right way. I'm so good at this game. I think I'd like to do an Ancient Cave run. I think that would be fun. I think I'd suck at it and fail miserably, but that's okay. Music change. Word of advice to anyone out there. When you have a bottle of alcohol that's near empty, it's never a smart decision to be like, oh yeah, Let's just finish it. Because it makes for a terrible tasting drink. I haven't really said it for a while because I've been forgetting. But those of you that are new here, those of you guys that are here to just watch Lufia 2, I'm actually doing a challenge to beat every JRPG. It's pretty exciting. At the end of each game, I have a raffle. If you win the raffle, you get to pick the next game that I play. This game was picked by McCurdy himself in the chat there. And if you ever need to look at the list or anything like that and yell at me for how many games are not on the list that should be, please feel free to do so. You can just type !list. So if you do like JRPGs, we will be doing way more than just Lufia 2. We will be doing every JRPG. No, I do not know Japanese, but if the game does have a fan translation, I will be doing that as well. I will be right back. Sorry about that, guys. That might happen periodically here. Team Potato. Wait. Nakurdi, you're making me want to listen to... Wait, what? So this door isn't open for some reason. Why isn't this door opening? Oh man, we have a Bowie the Hero subscriber in here. I frequent Bowie's stream, if you couldn't tell by the fact that I knew that that was Bowie. Alright, so I'm a little confused because there should be a way of opening this door in this room, correct? Oh shit, Almagus as well! Wow. You watch a lot of the same people I do, apparently. Hey, Lufia, how are you doing? How is stream? What did I miss here that I can't get through this door? Nakurdi, why did you pick a game that had so many puzzles? Why? Whoa, what the hell? That's a thing you can do? You'll just place a bomb there, there, there. Maybe the door opens up if I progress up that way. I don't know though. Normally you can open the door by doing something. Let's fire flaming arrows! Yeah, so far this game's actually really cool. I'm actually a fan of the puzzles, to be completely honest. The thing about it is I'm slightly... Nah, never mind. It's not worth getting into. Why? Why this guy? Why is he still here? Why is he not dead yet? This guy needs to get out of here and stop fucking with my life.
Why are you still here?
What the hell, man? You didn't buy the more expensive RAM that had pretty lights. That's probably for the best, Serene. I probably won't upgrade my PC for a long, long time. Oh shit. Uh-oh. We're confused. This doesn't look good. Oh! Naku, you just got destroyed. I'm a bad man. This guy's got tricks, and he always does something different. Maxim, please stop hitting our team! Maxim normalizes. Okay. I forgot to kill the companion. This is gonna suck. Really bad. This music's so fucking awesome. What's wrong with the Decker Blade? How do you know? Wait, how do you even know that I have the Decker Blade complete? You weren't here when I equipped that. How do you know? How do you know this? How do you know? Oh shit. Oh, you were here? Ah, you were being sneaky and lurking. I see. Very, very good. I lurk all the time. Basically every channel. But wait. Oh yeah? That's cool. Because I absolutely do not know this game inside and out. And I'm pretty sure that's... She's dead. Yep, shit. Fuck. Holy shit. She just died. But this guy's gonna die right now anyway. Damn it. Ah, delicious. Yeah. About 30 times at least. Now, help me here. Is your name pronounced Barbie Rouse? Barb Ross? Absolutely there is a list. And I apologize. I need to set up my bot for you guys so that you can kind of see it, because I'm not doing a very good job of expressing what I'm doing in this channel right now. I am on a grand JRPG tour. It is my goal to beat every single JRPG. I did create a list by myself, but there might be stuff that's... Shut up, Nakurdi! Okay. I'm sorry. Even reading that, you gotta comprehend here that I am probably one of the dumbest people you will ever meet. Oh shit. Maximum's dead. I'm gonna need a little bit more help on how to read that. Did you never read Monte Cristo? The Count of Monte Cristo. No. I've never read it. I know that it exists, but I've never read it. Barba Rouse. For a French R. What's a French R? Die. Cause he's going to electrocute me. And then I'll heal multiple times in a row. Yep, at the end of every JRPG that I finish, I have a raffle. If you win the raffle, you get to pick the next JRPG that I play. It can be a lot of fun. If you love JRPGs, this is definitely the place to be for a while. We're going to be playing a lot of them. I mean, as of right now, the list has 738. There's going to be new JRPGs that come out. We're going to play those as well. They will be added to the list. One of the only reasons I do not have the new Persona game to the list is because they were like, oh no, you can't stream this. Wait, why is she here? Holy shit. Okay, I apologize. I'm slightly inebriated here. It's difficult. Yeah, Nakurti has won a lot of raffles. Yes, if you know who TMR is, I am doing basically what he did. He is definitely going to be a huge point of inspiration for me, as well as Kolthor himself and pushing himself to do the all the Steam games that he owns. Little shout-outs here. Kolthor the Barbarian is currently going through all the Steam games that he owns. And if you donate games to him, by the way, as well, he will play them as well. He's doing exactly what I am doing, but with his Steam games. So if you like a lot of games like that, if he finishes a game, he'll have a raffle and he'll play that. Also, Nakurti here. Nakurti streams a lot of amazing games. He speedruns. He just finished Xenoblade Chronicles, an incredible game if you haven't played it. You should also follow him as well. If you love JRPGs, Nakurti is a great guy to follow. And if you love watching or playing Steam games, follow Kolthor the Barbarian. Those two guys are two very close friends of mine that have helped me through a lot of shit in my life, so definitely pass them a follow if you're interested in either of those two things. He's dead now? Holy shit, 1,200 games in Steam? I have like 100. I think you have too many games, Serene. Way too many games. Is there a projected time frame out of curiosity? This sounds like a grand expedition. When I did the math, it was something like at least 5 years based on the time frame, but I have no idea how much I'm going to be able to stream every day. So look at it this way. It's going to be at least 5 years in this stream of JRPGs. That's pretty much the only thing I have going for me. 5 years from now, I will probably still be playing JRPGs on this stream. So get hyped for it. If you like JRPGs, trust me, it's going to be played on this channel. One way or another, it's going to happen. I did it. I solved it. I need this. Okay. I need this. I like how I pick up a lot of items, but I never bother looking at what they actually do. Holy shit, Naku. If you didn't run from like every single freaking battle, you would do so much damn damage. Too bad burps aren't a JRPG. Yeah, we're not playing Hatoful Boyfriend for the JRPG tour, but I do owe Zoe a playthrough of that game at one point or another, even if it's not on stream. Zoe is... Also, I will send shoutouts to ZMAC as well, and sorry if I'm doing that a bit too much to annoy people, but Zoe's an incredibly good friend. She's been there for me a lot lately and progressively ever since I've met her. She does a lot of artistic streams and stuff like that, which is very cool. She's very talented, and if you're into that type of stuff, you should definitely give her a follow. Yeah, I also own Serene a playthrough of Hatoful Boyfriend because he gifted it to me. Yeah, Colthor, he's against playing good games, guys, like Hatoful Boyfriend. I say we spam his chat next time he streams and say Hatoful Boyfriend or Riot. Right? I think that's a good idea. Ah, shit. Whatever. I'll fight you, dude. You don't stand a chance against my team. Epic people. But does Stardew Valley end, Nakurdi? That's the question. If it does, I will donate Colthor the Barbarian Stardew Valley tonight. Why does it not qualify, Colthor? If it has an ending, it better qualify. Alright, do I have an antidote? How do I get over to those steps? Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Oh shit, Colthor! Oh shit! Oh man! Alright, Colthor, I am donating you Stardew Valley, which was gifted to me by Nakurdi himself. Okay, dude. What are you doing here? Alright. Yeah. Get out of here with your shit. Maybe Travis has just never beat the ending. Oh man, I'm downloading it. Or downloading it. Wow, I have issues. Colthor, expect some donations in your future. Just putting out there a little bit. Fidel Infidel. Fidel fiddled your wrong information. You'll stick to Harvest Moon. I don't know. I think the thing that I'm most excited for Stardew Valley, holy shit, is the ability to do multiplayer. It's actually a game I look forward to playing with my ex, but I'll have to play by myself, I guess. Alright, so I don't know how I'm supposed to progress through here. There's probably some type of puzzle that I can't comprehend right now. Come on, Colthor. Bad Rats didn't have credits. You can't argue that point. Shit. Okay. I need to... think. Bad Rats did not have credits at the appropriate time frame. Seriously though, would you rather play Bad Rats over something like Stardew Valley? See, the thing about Minecraft is that you have to have a goal in mind of what you really want to do. Like, there's no, like, story or anything else that's going on with that game. How do I move this? Brain, please work. Kolthor, make an example right now. Tell me, does whatchamacallit, Stardew Valley meet your requirements? If it does not, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna argue. I will fight. Naku escaped right before I escaped with my party. I'm lost, guys. I don't know how to progress through this dungeon. This puzzle is eluding me. I'm not sure what to do. We're gonna blizzard these guys, because that'll work. Does it tell me something that indicated I beat the game? Even just a hey, you did it. It does. It doesn't have to be credits, but it needs some clear victory condition. Alright guys, Serene, the Curdy, is there some type of completion thing in Stardew Valley? We need to know this. There you go! Kolthor, guess what you're getting tonight? You're getting a copy of Stardew Valley in your inventory. It better be on that list. Lost? I am, potentially lost. I don't know if it's because I'm slightly drunk or not. Or if I just can't figure out a puzzle that's going on. Drunk RPGing. Well, to be fair, my reasoning for being drunk is stupid regardless, so honestly, getting drunk without, there's no reason to really ever get drunk. It's incredibly unhealthy. Don't do it if you don't have to. Do not use me as an example for anything good. The ball device. That ball might be the device. Alright, all I have to do is break it, huh? Go, Decker, go! I still think that Iris is Maxim and Salon's daughter. I feel like it's going to be one of those, like, paradox time thingies going on. What the fuck? No. I think drinking with friends is a good reason because you open yourself up more to people that you really care about. My reasoning is, it's not a good enough reason to drink. It's not a good enough reason to drink because you don't want to think about things. Am I gonna lose Decker here? Decker, no, you do so much damage! Please! Please don't die! Decker, no! Why? Why, Decker? You do so much damage! Is that Decker? What is that emote? Is that seriously Decker? No. Oh, that's a channel. TFC Trump? What? What does that mean? Well, who is that? I don't know who that is. Rip Decker Blade Rip. Oh shit, that's right! He still has the Decker Blade on him! Oh no! Why do I do this? Because I don't know who's gonna die or escape or... Alright, Kolthor, there it is. Stardew Valley is a game that can be added to your list, confirmed by Serene and Nikurti themselves. I think that is more than enough to be added to your list. Excuse me. I know! I purely put it on Decker because it was called the Decker Blade. And maybe I shouldn't have done that because now he's dead. He's obviously not dead. He's gonna come back. I don't know where to go. Where am I supposed to go now? Oh, I should save it. There's gotta be a save point here. I found it funny that there was an item called the Decker Blade in the first place. The Decker part made you cry when you were 8 years old. Yeah. You know, when I played games when I was a kid, stuff like that, I don't know that it hit me as much. I guess I didn't really play games that made me feel that much. I think Earthbound was the one of the few games that I played that made me like experience, holy crap, this is incredible. But I don't know that I played any games that were overly sad that made me like sad as a kid. And I guess as I got older, I'm an adult male, I guess. Games have made me come pretty close to being teary-eyed. There's no denying that. As much as I want to claim that I'm a male, it's like, oh, you know, oh, I never cry, I never have problems. No, there's absolutely games that made me feel things. I do feel, however, that wow, 2 of these guys in a row. I do feel, however, if I played this game as a kid, that a lot of these, am I gonna just keep fighting gels in this area? Or did I just get really lucky to get them too alone? Whoa, like, seriously? Is that all this place is gonna be? Like a bunch of... There's no way in hell I got that lucky 3 times in a row. Seriously? I got that lucky to get 3 fights in a row that were with those... Oh, shit. Okay, I need to run from this fight. I mean, there's been a lot of games that I've played that have caused feelings. I've watched animes, I've played games that have definitely made me feel things. Even music sometimes makes me feel things. Like, seeing Decker die there, I just don't think he's dead. I guess that's me being an adult at this point and just being like, you know, I've played like 3 million JRPGs, that guy's gonna come back, he's gonna be 100% okay, no problems. What are we even worried about? But maybe as a kid, if I had not played a lot of games at that point, I might be like, holy shit, Decker was awesome, he did so much damage, I equipped the Decker Blade to him, but now he's dead. Alright guys, one more moment here, I will be right back. I do apologize if this happens on occasion. It's just the effects of alcohol. I'll be right back. Alright, let me catch up on chat here. Life is Strange is a game that I've seen very little of. I saw people were streaming it, and I never really watched it or anything, so I don't really know anything about it. Other than the fact that, like, you can alter things or decisions that you make or something like that, or you make decisions that affect things. That's all I know about it as a whole. Yeah, I literally know nothing about Life is Strange. I've avoided anything. Oh man, if it has good music, then it's definitely something that's right up my alley. Not that I feel I am like a connoisseur of what good music is and stuff like that, but I do love good music, or music that I like, whether what everyone deems is good or not good or anything like that. I just like something that can make you actually feel something. So when do I get Decker back? Holy shit. Effective against enemies, vulnerable to thunder. Why is there so many thunder-based items? That's a significant increase. You can get Decker back when you get Eris back! Alright guys, time to switch to Final Fantasy VII here. Why are we playing... I almost said Seiken Densetsu for some reason. Why are we playing Lufia 2 when we could be playing Final Fantasy VII? restores HP. How helpful is that really to you? Some of the IPs in this game, I don't really understand the reasoning behind existing. That's not worth it. Nope. Alright, so slash shield increases ATP. She already has something that gives her battle lust, so I don't know if I need her to have something else, but that's really good stats for her other than her strength and her guts. So I think it's a good thing to buy for her, regardless. As for these guys, this gives no IP. But it's an increase to damage and resistance, so Aerith is the bad guy. Why would Final Fantasy VII Remake she be the bad guy? You guys are terrible. Like, you're saying these things, and remember, I'm slightly drunk at this point, so I'm like reading these things, I'm like, is that true? And then I had to be like, Grayson, you are drunk. Shut the hell up. You have no idea what you're talking about or thinking right now. Completely ignore this stuff. Gonna be really hard to stab her when she's home with the live stream. This is true. See? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Quax. Do you have a nickname or anything like that you'd prefer that I call you? Yeah, just keep drinking. Then the whole world fades away. You don't have to worry about anything. Right? That's the logic behind it. You already own it, Kolthor? Why isn't it on your list, though? I think to get the Decker Blade you back, you need to defeat Ancient Kid 15 times? Fuck that. Totes the logic for the day. Yeah, I spent all day in my own head today. Oh shit, what did she say? He. In any case, let's talk to him directly. Where the fuck is he? He's in this house. Hi. Nope. Not in that house. I was wrong. He's in this house. Hi. Nope. Get out of the bed! Do you like flowers? Hey, look guys, it's Aerith. Eris. Or whatever you want to call her. Kolthor, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so much for filling up the chest. I greatly appreciate it. Why? What does that say? Why does it have to be Stardew Valley? What? Why does one have to be Stardew Valley? Did you not ever want to play that game? I don't know. I really wanted to play that game with my ex, actually. I thought her and I would enjoy that a lot. It seems like a lot of fun. Where is he? Where is Lexus? Where is he? It looks boring as hell? I don't know. The game looks kind of fun to me. I'm not really into the Harvest Moon games and stuff like that, and there are aspects of it I do feel like that could potentially be boring if you're not into that type of stuff, but I feel like there are aspects of it that are fun and interesting. Excuse me, sorry. I hate grinding. I'm the worst at it. Absolute worst at grinding. The thing I hate about grinding is if you do it too much, you get to a final boss of a game and it's too easy. I hate that. That is my least favorite thing about grinding in JRPGs and why I stopped doing it. The fuck? Brain, please. Process what's going on right now. You simply get horrifically lost. See, I have gotten to this point of like running in JRPGs. This is the right way to go, obviously. If I go here, I'm gonna fall again. Congratulations, laboratory is through this door. Please come in. Yeah, you're so cool, game. How is it fun to run through a final boss? Please express this to me. How can it be fun to run through the final boss of a game? You've gone through this entire game. Your characters have struggled, and then you just destroy a final boss. How is that fun? How? Express this to me. Please make me understand how it can be fun to just completely slaughter a final boss after going through a game for 50, 60 hours. How is that fun? How? Same way Final Fantasy X is fun, I'm not exactly sure what you're saying there. Some of the sisters let them do what they want and pretend you're watching them. I never actually got the sisters in any of the playthroughs of Final Fantasy X I've done. Even the no sphere grid run that I did of that game. thing about it is, Nicardi, watching you do the final boss, it's like, did you even really have to try for the final boss? That's the type of stuff that bothers me. Okay, if it's slightly easier than what you would expect, that's okay. But it literally looked like you didn't even really have to try for the final boss at all. Like, did it feel epic to you? Did it feel like this is the final boss of a game that I love so much? And that's the trade-off that you get when you grind too much in a JRPG. Oh, such generic. You're playing as the main character. The needle went off the scare. Immeasurable. Ricky Stinky Poopy Sansa. What? So, if we're talking about Xenoblade Chronicles here, I struggled a lot with the final boss, but the ability to beat it and stuff like that made the ending feel so much more epic to me and really sit in my heart, if that makes sense. Like, to me, to be able to run over that boss and have absolutely no problem with it would have just killed the end of the game for me. It's like, I don't know. What is my problem in that regard? Why do I have such a struggle of being overpowered for the final boss? To me, when you see this epic ending and stuff like that, it just kills me. I don't know why. I can't really express it. That relates very much to how I felt in Pokemon Sun. I didn't think I did very much leveling, but apparently I did, and with the type advantage, the Elite Four were underwhelming. Oh, interesting. I had a lot of trouble with the, in Pokemon Sun, I had a lot of trouble with the Elite Four. I beat it with basically a Snorlax. Interesting. Yeah, I actually struggled a lot with the Elite Four in Pokemon Sun. I actually wanted to play Pokemon Moon a lot, but never mind. It's not worth explaining. Well, see, that's the thing, Nicardi. I think Xenoblade Chronicles is a very good example of what not to do in a JRPG. I feel like over-grinding and over-questing is a problem. Any game that you have quests and stuff like that, it becomes a problem. Yes, go to Ellen and talk to Jed. Okay. I struggled with the final boss, and yeah, I struggled because of my stupidity in the combat system in Xenoblade Chronicles. I didn't understand it as well as people should. Granted, it caused me a lot of struggle because of that. Thing about it is, though, I think I enjoyed the game, and it was expressed more to me because of that. The struggle was real, as people say it. Holy crap. I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes focused at this point. This is the wrong town. I don't remember what the name of this town is. This is what am I thinking? I don't know, I've never quite understood the preference for somebody to say, I love just destroying the final boss of a game because I grinded and leveled and did all that type of stuff. If you take any story context from any JRPG that you have ever played, when in any part of the game have you felt like I'm overpowered or something like that? To overpower a final boss, I think, like, kills the game and the experience completely. I hate going to a final boss and just destroying it and feeling like, oh, that was nothing. That was so easy. That was, pointless. What was the point of a final fight even? I hate that. And then I watch the ending of the game and I'm just like, it doesn't stick with me as much as it would if I struggled a lot to make that happen. Yeah, maybe you should go to that place. Go to that place. I came all the way here to talk to you. Just go to it already, okay? The thing about it is, Nakurti, is that you knew, based on watching me and stuff like that, what it was going to be like if you did any excess stuff in that game. And that's the thing, like, you trounced the final boss. It was literally no type of struggle for you whatsoever. And how did that really incorporate into your experience of the game? See, I've never done that in a JRPG, and maybe that's my problem. I've never been super overpowered in a JRPG. And I think that for me, that makes the experience so much better, and that's just me. Maybe it's not the same for everyone. Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei games are pretty difficult. I think even grinding in those games, you run into a problem. The thing about it is, if you really super grind in those games too, you still, you know, it's not too difficult. You just have to understand the combat system enough to be able to progress through those games. Weaknesses and so on and so forth. Where is he at? He said he'd have my ship here. Where is he? Sure, 50 gold. Why not? That's not too bad. I'm gonna save the game because I haven't for a while. Yeah, it's all about your strategy in the game. You have to have a really good strategy in the Shin Megami Tensei games to be able to progress through them, which is what makes it more interesting rather than the whole, like, oh, you're over leveled. Nope, you need to know weaknesses, you need to know all that type of stuff. Well, I never used the hammer before, so... Ancient Cave is not available from the beginning. It actually was opened up to me about an hour and a half ago, I think. I've only ever beaten the first Lufia game, so I can't express anything about this game, but I've been really enjoying it so far, so if you have played any of them, and you've enjoyed them, I highly recommend them. What the hell? Why can't I switch my items? Pressing the button once. Right trunk, crease, and brain. We can solve this puzzle. Yeah, I need to make sure that I don't go through the remake. The remake sucks, really? Why is that? Why is the remake so bad? Oh, a dragon egg. I found 5 of the 8. I'm sure I missed one now. Of course I missed one. Because it's something I'm actually interested in, so of course I missed one. Radisher joins my party. Sweet. An action RPG to change the story and characters and remove most of the puzzles. Huh. Alright guys, I need you to confirm a name that we're going to use for our little radish guy that we got here, so you have to agree amongst yourselves. And I will be right back. God damn it, Kolthor. No, we're going with Lars. Screw you guys. Why does this keep going away right away? I'm pressing the button once. So, did I get everything I could get here? Stop. This took me up, gets me the monster. Everything I could get here, because that was the point of coming here in the first place. Holy shit. That damage. It's gonna be a real disappointing end to this dungeon. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, that's absolutely a very good aspect to this game. If you don't want to fight a fight, you can stun enemies and stuff like that. I love that. Why? I'm pressing the button once. Can I not lay the bomb here? Did I not select? I did select bomb. Whatever. I'll kill you. Burn sword. couldn't tell you what I'm trying to do right now, to be honest. I'm not sure. Not exactly sure where to go. I'm just trying to look for where to go, to be completely honest. Because this takes me out. I got the key here. Okay. Whatever. Doesn't hurt to get extra experience. I remember there being a locked door around the start or so. We found an item. Congratulations to us. Yeah, I could use that. I can't quite remember where the key door is at. Well, we're gonna kill this guy. We're gonna make sure we're healed first. Oh shit. Don't perish us, please.
Alright, I think we can survive this fight. Okay. Door's not open. I can't remember where the key door is. We'll go back through the dungeon. Hopefully see where it's at. Completely reread that sign the wrong way. Alright guys, I'm going to find a place to save it, and I think we're going to call it for the night. And we will try to go through the rest of that dungeon tomorrow. Again, for all of you that are new here, I am attempting to beat all the JRPGs. After I finish the JRPG, you can pick the next one that I play if you win the raffle that I have at the end. And that's basically the goal of the stream for a very, very long time. It's going to be years and years and years it takes to complete this. I'm just going to double check my save there, make sure it works. Alright, that's going to be enough for me. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am going to find a suitable person to host you guys with. You guys are here for JRPGs, Lufia 2 specifically. Let me see if I can find somebody that'll interest you guys. I appreciate everybody sticking around. Really appreciate it.